This is Guitar Made Easy by Kizito. I hope you guys are good. If this is your first time here on my channel, please subscribe, and just hit the post notification bell. So today I'm going to be teaching you guys how to actually hold or play your bar chords. Like how to actually play your bar chords and figure it out for yourself. Okay. So we're just going to get straight to the video. I don't want to take your time, so we're just going to get straight to the video. Alright, so guys, for you to play your bar chords, the first thing you must know is all chords, like all your open chords, you can actually use them to play bar chords. So basically all bar chords are based on all open chords that you play. For example, your E minor, you can play a bar chord with this. Your E major, you can play a bar chord with this. Your A minor, you can play a bar chord with this. So basically, even your A major, you can play a bar chord with this. So firstly, I want to start with our E major for you to figure out the bar chords on our sixth string, which is our E string. So you're going to be going like this. So our first example is our E major, right? So normally we play our E major like this. With our first finger on our first fret on the third string, right? And then our second finger on the fifth string on the second fret, and our third finger on the fourth string on the second fret. So this is your E major, right? Now for you to figure out how to play bar chords using this is, what you do is you replace the fingers that you're using to play this. So firstly, here where the first finger is, you put your second finger there. And where your third finger is, you move it to where your second finger was. And then right where your third finger was, you put your pinky there. It's still the same chord. But now you've replaced everything else and just remove your first finger. So I'll do it again. Your E major. So what you do is, where your first finger is, you put your second finger. Where your second finger was, you put your third finger. And where your third finger was, you put your fourth finger there. Now, this will require you to know your fretboard. Basically, you have to know what note is going to be here. Because you know open string is E. So now it's going to require you to know your fretboard. For example, E, F, F sharp, G, G sharp, A sharp, B, like so on and so forth. So you have to know like what notes are going to be after all this stuff. Because bar chords basically depend on you going here, knowing what you're playing here, knowing what you're playing here, knowing what you're playing here. Alright, so let's just get back to it. So after you've switched your fingers like this, you can hear it's still your E major. What you do now is you slide. So from here, instead of this two being on the second fret, you move it to the third fret, right? And then this one you're holding here. Use this finger number one, you use it to hold the whole fret. So all the strings, you have to press all the strings down like this. So let me show you again. Your E. After you've switched the fingers, your first finger is free. What you do now is you slide this part to the third fret. 1, 2, 3, third fret. So you slide it here. Everything else is still in the same position it was for your E major. You just slide it. And then this, your first finger, you use it to press down everything. And now, the trick also with playing bar chords is at the back. When you're holding like at the back, I don't know if you can see this. It's like halfway. It's like half. So you can't just hold it like this, because it's not gonna work for you. They will all end up, just listen to how it sounds. Can you hear? So you can't hold it like this, like you would when you play your normal chords. So what you do is, you put your thumb halfway here. Halfway or almost to the top, but not all the way. Just put it halfway here. And whatever chord you're playing depends on what you're holding here on the first and the last that is the key. I mean, that is the chord you're playing. For example, we came from playing E, and then we slide to the 3rd fret, put our first finger on the 1st fret. So this note this is F, it means we're playing F major, the chord. Now when you slide to the 2nd fret, knowing that this is F sharp, we're playing F sharp. When you slide to the next fret, is our G. Next fret is our G sharp. The next one is our A. So basically, whatever you press on with your first finger, that's the chord you're playing. So this applies to when you're playing on the 6th string. So if you press on here, you're playing F. If you press on here, you're playing F sharp. Here on the 3rd string, on the 3rd fret, you're playing G. Here G sharp, here A. So it just keeps going and going and going and going. So I'll explain this one again, and then I'll move on to the next one. So our E major, you remove, so you replace this one with your 2nd finger. Your first finger, you replace it with your 2nd finger. Your 2nd finger, where your 2nd finger was, you put your 3rd finger, and where your 3rd finger was, you put your 4th finger. It's still your chord, E major. Then you make sure these two slide to the 3rd fret, and then you replace right here when it's open like this, you just put your first finger. Whatever note you're pressing on here, that's the chord you play, but now it's major. So it's F major, F sharp major, G major, G sharp major, and on. So that's the first one. Now the second trick is to play your minor power chords, right? So the same trick we just did now with our E, now we're going to do with our E minor, alright? So with our E minor, normally you play E minor like this, right? Some people play like this, with your first and the 2nd finger, but normally people play with your 2nd and the 3rd finger. Now what I want you to do is, the same trick I showed you with the E major, you do with the E minor. But now this time, since you only have 2 notes to hold on, you use your 3rd and your 4th finger. So it's going to be something like this, right? E minor. Now both your 1st and your 2nd fingers are free. Now what you do is you slide this E minor position to the 3rd fret, and then you press on with finger number 1, but now finger number 2 is not pressing anything. So you can either do this, or you can still keep it like this, or you can add it there, but normally I just do this. So when you do this and you play, the same thing, F minor, next, F sharp minor, next one, G minor. So the only difference between the power chord, like the major power chord and the minor power chord, is you flatten the 3rd, which means like, not even flatten, you just removed this finger. If it was still the same, it was still going to be here. The same position as your E major. But your E major and your E minor are 2 different. So with your E minor, you just play this. So that's another trick. And then lastly, I want to show you another trick with your A minor. So normally you play our A minor with finger number 1, 2, and 3, holding it like this. On the 1st fret, 2nd string on the 1st fret, and then on the 2nd fret is our 3rd string and our 4th string. A minor. Now the trick also with this one is to replace the same thing you did with your E major, you do with your A minor. So you replace the first one, the first finger, with your 2nd finger, replace your 2nd finger with your 3rd finger, then you replace your 3rd finger with your 4th finger, right? Still your A minor chord. What you do now is the same thing, you slide to the 3rd fret, this finger, your first finger, goes here. On our A string, the 2nd, on our 5th fret, I'm saying 5th fret, sorry, our 5th string on the 1st fret. So, this is your minor. So this is A sharp minor, which people know as C sharp minor. The next one, D minor. So this gives you a lot of advantage, especially when you're playing the song. But in most cases, you use this often when you're playing voices of a song. Like, you know, there's a slight difference playing a normal major and a bar chord. For example, if you play this A minor and you play this A minor, can you hear the difference? It's just an octave, like just the voicing is different, but it's still the same chord. So this is how you play your bar chords using your normal open chords position. I don't know if this helped you guys in any way, but yeah, I hope it did. I hope this helps in the sense of playing songs in different positions. But yeah, if it did, don't forget to comment down below. Even if it didn't, just comment down below, ask me questions if you have questions.